I think it's important that we as Asians understand our heritage better. I think a lot of third or fourth generation Asian Americans that have become Americans without the understanding the Asian part of them. So it's good for me to see young people go back to the old country and learn a little bit about their culture and who they are. But also, it's important for the majority community to understand Asians and Asian culture because, Europe has been the face, but now a lot of our shift in business and politics is towards Asia, and I think the nation as a whole needs to understand Asian culture. Asian culture, I think, is very much in tune with what we call American values. Family is very important. Academics is very important. Working hard is very important. These are all values that Asians bring to this country, and I think remind the rest of the country that those values are very strong and very important today, not just back in the good old days. Particularly as we become more part of the fabric of this society, it's important that we also become part of the public service, public elected official part of our society. So APAICS, that's our basic goal, is to deepen the pipeline, broaden the pipeline for Asian Americans who seek office and look to public service. So our values, what we bring to the table, is at the table rather than being ignored. Today, particularly in this region, we see a lot more Asian businessmen coming here. A lot of small mom and pop businesses, but at the same time, some larger corporations are beginning to locate here. And so Asian business, whether it be the small business or whether it be large corporation, adds jobs to the economy, adds opportunity for people, and people are able to see the American dream through small business. I think Asian small business is going to grow tremendously. The one handicap that new businessmen have is language and understanding the rules of business here. So that's why it's important for public service, so that we have Asian Americans within the agencies, within the government, that can help and nurture young businessmen along. I'll tell you a story. I remember I was a state assemblyman in California when Koreans began to immigrate to this country. And many small businessmen came, but they didn't know the rules and they began to break the rules. So what I did, I got people in the Department of Labor who spoke Korean, and rather than punishing them, we kind of taught them what the rules were, and so they wouldn't be punished or penalized, and it turned out very well. The Korean community is very respected, and they do a lot of things in California today. My early career was that of an international business consultant, and I felt I had an advantage because I knew my country. My ancestors are from Japan, so I knew the culture, and so it gave me an advantage over others in developing business between the United States and Japan. So during my tenure of about 25 years in consulting, there are a lot of successes of American businesses joining with Japanese business and creating a joint venture. So yes, I think we as Asians, because now the turn is to Asia for business, we have that advantage to help American businesses hook up with those in the other countries.